she would always be posting her jugs on Instagram, on her stories, on her posts, bikini shots, etc., etc. And I remember I took her to the beach one time, and she says, "I want you to take my picture." I said, "No, I'm not taking your picture." She said, "Why not?" I said, "Because I'm not taking your picture. I know exactly where that photo's going to end up." She said, "I just want to see how I look." I said, "No, you don't want to see how you look. You want me to take a photo of you so you can post it on Instagram and get some more attention, get some more messages." "I don't do that. Nobody messages me." And so she spent about 5 minutes trying to go back and forth with me. "Take my picture this way. Take it." "No, I'm not doing it. You can take the photo yourself. I'm not going to take it because I'm going to then create more competition for myself." And it's funny because you could see at a certain point the computer like grinding to a halt, processing and saying, and these are the words that came out of her mouth, "Why don't you take the picture?" I said, "Because I don't have to." "No, like why do you not want to take my picture when I'm asking?" I said, "Because I don't have to. And if you ask again, I'm going to go home." And she said, "No man's ever told me no before." And I'm looking at her, and again, very beautiful women. But then you look at me, let's call it for what it is. I'm not a Chad, I'm not a Brad, and I am not a Prince Charming. Why am I the only one to ever say no to this? You know? And it's funny too, because I remember she FaceTimes me one day. She's like, "Oh, I got some new clothes for my new job." I'm like, "Your new job? You just got to bring another job again?" She had a job, quit her job, went to go see her dad, traveled around for a month or so, whatever, came back. Spidey senses were tingling on that one. We'll get to that in a second. She's like, "Oh yeah, I got a new job again. I got some new outfits. What do you think?" And like the buttons go all the way down, and I'm like, "Are you planning on showing cleavage at your new job?" "No." Next day, post a selfie, literally like jugs out over the keyboard. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So basically what I would do, when she would do bad stuff or bad behavior like this, I would just remove my attention. Now you're going to get very long text replies. You're going to get very minimal response, minimal interest, low quality. I'm going to remove my attention. If you want it, you better put in a better effort. And it's funny because as I continue to do more and more and more of that, I was getting better and better and better behavior. I literally had her going from demanding fancy, expensive dates. And again, I don't negotiate with terrorists, emotional terrorists, like George W. Bush. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Going from that to she would literally come over, sit on the bed beside me while I sit on my laptop and I work, and she would put something on the TV and just be quiet. No complaining. I even had her. She comes over one time. She's like, "What's for dinner? What are you going to cook for me?" I said, "I got a frozen pizza." And I'm waiting. I purposely got this frozen pizza to see if she'd flip shit. "Oh, what kind of pizza is it?" "It's meat lovers." "Okay." I'm like, what the hell? No complaint, no pushback. Okay. Throw it in the oven. She liked it. I thought it was pretty tasty pizza. She's like, "I'm still hungry. Why don't I order us 2 more?" So she Uber Eats us 2 more pizzas for us. She paid for it. I was like, oh my goodness, look at this. This is amazing. I'm doing God's work. I have literally taken a woman who is, by all means, a attention-seeking woman, and returning her back to default settings, to the factory reset. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, become a channel member. Hit the button, join beside subscribe. It's 99 cents to support the content creation like this and get access to all the videos that are scheduled. You can watch them live. There's a whole portfolio right now. So, it's even interesting. I did a surprise phone check on her one night. So I want to see your Instagram because she hadn't posted any of these thirst traps in a while. I thought maybe she was like hiding me from her story or like archiving them. Nope, I was not hidden from any of the stories. Nothing was archived. She was actually being a good girl and behaving properly. It was crazy. I couldn't believe that I had converted her. Until she fell at the turnip truck like a week later. And then I've told the story before, but Bonds Off Broadway, home of the $2.95 breakfast, greasy, jail food style diner. I love that place. I tried taking her there. She threw a fit. I said, "No, sir. I'm not going to do this. Can't see again. Sorry." And she was a sweet girl deep down. But yeah, I remember her telling me too, she says, this is towards the end. She says, "Can I start posting more like my Instagram stories again?" I said, "Why?" She's like, "Well, when I post them, you get really weird." I'm like, yes, that is the point. I'm not going to reward bad behavior. And I think every single man on this earth would agree. Gee,